Assalamualaikum. Good evening, guys. Thank you for your patience. So the reason I called you guys today is because I wanted to discuss about our company, the Taliworks Corporation Sdn Bhd. So lately, I've been seeing a significant change in our profit and the cash flow. So what do you know about this company? The Taliworks Corporation Berhad is a Malaysian infrastructure company managing water treatment, highways, waste management, and renewable energy projects. Known for its sustainability efforts and strategic partnership, it is listed on Bursa Malaysia. So as you guys can see, the revenue for the year 2023 is around 374 million and 704,000. And while for 2022, we got 337 million and 712,000. And let's take a look at the profit of the year. And for the 2023, we have 49 million and 453,000, while for 2022, we have 66 million and 430,000. And now I'll present you the current ratio for the year 2022 and the 2023. So to get the current ratio, we need to divide the current asset and current liabilities. And so we did that with the year 2022 and we get the 2.3 times. And for the year 2023, we'll do the same as 2022 and we got the current ratio as 1.67 times. Even though there are a significant decrease in the current ratio, but it is actually beneficial to us because it is in the ideal ratio. Okay, so let's take a look at the quick ratio. So to get the quick ratio for the year 2022, we need to take the current asset minus our inventories divided by our current liabilities. And so we got 2.14 times for the year 2022. So for the year 2023, we do the same as the year 2022 and we got 1.43 times as its quick ratio. And so for the conclusion, Taliworks Corporation has better quick ratio in 2022 compared to 2023, even though both ratios are higher than 1. So now, I'll let our cash managers continue with this explanation.
Okay, for the cash ratio, to get the cash ratio, we take the cash or cash equivalent and we divide it with current liabilities. And for 2022, we get the cash ratio is 0.38 times. And for 2023, we get 0.54 times. And this showing that in 2023, the liquidity is improved and the short-term financial is getting stronger. And now I let my partner to continue with the presentation.
Okay, as you can see here, this is the statement of cash flow. Our analysis of cash flow statement shows that operational cash inflow have decreased, while comparable and short-term liabilities have increased slightly. To address this, we recommend optimizing cash collection and delaying non-critical expenditure.
Accountant, receivable manager, I think that our credit term need revision. Improving collection practice could accelerate cash inflow and reduce the liquidity risk. I propose reducing payment periods for customers and implementing stricter credit checks.
We must ensure stakeholder by clearly communicating the short-term challenge. Emphasize ongoing steps like improving collection and securing short-term credit facilities. We maintain confidence in our financial stability.
Now let's move on to debt to equity ratio of our company. So to find the DER for the year 2022, we need to take our total debt divided by total equity and then we will multiply that by 100. And so we got 76.96% for the year 2022. And for 2023, we take total debt and total equity multiplied by 100 is just the same as 2022, and we got 81.34%. And so this means our debt to equity ratio increased in 2023, indicating higher leverage and reliance on debt financing. And next, we'll find our interest coverage ratio. So to find our interest coverage ratio, we need to find our interest before income tax in year 2022 divided by interest expense in 2022. And we got 5.3 times. And for the year 2023, we find the EBIT and divide it by interest expense in 2023, we got 3.18 times. So that means drop in the ICR indicates reduced ability to cover interest expense. And now I'll let our risk manager to explain the debt to asset ratio.
Okay, thank you. And now for debt to asset ratio, we need to take the total debt and divide it with the total asset, and then we multiply it with 100 to get the percentage. And for the 2022, after the calculation, we get the 43.49%. And for the 2023, we take the same formula and we get 44.85%. And the debt to asset ratio rose in 2023, showing a slight increase in the firm resilience on debt to finance the assets.
While our leverage ratio are stable, we must consider potential risks of increased borrowing, such as higher interest rate and reduced operational flexibility. We recommend securing fixed rate loan to minimize exposure to fluctuating interest rate.
As a finance analyst, industry benchmarks show that our leverage ratio are below average compared to peers, providing some flexibility to take on debt. However, our interest coverage ratio is approaching the lower threshold for comfortable leverage in the industry.
As an operation manager, I think debt financing could support operation expansion, but over leveraging may impact our ability to invest in long-term growth. I suggest considering a mix of equity financing and debt to maintain our flexibility and stability.
So now, let's move on to asset turnover ratio. So to find asset turnover ratio for the year 2022, we need to find revenue of the year and divide it with total assets for the year. And so we get 0.21 times. And for the year 2023, we got 0.18 times. So what that means? That means there's a decrease in the asset turnover ratio in the year 2023, suggests a decline in the firm's efficiency in using its asset to generate sales. Moving on to the next one, we got inventory turnover ratio. To find it, we need to find the COGS or cost of goods sold of 2022 divided with average inventory of 2022, and we got 1.64 times. While for the year 2023, we did the same as used in the 2022, and we got 0.86 times. So what that means? It means the inventory turnover ratio for the year 2022 is much better than 2023 because it has higher ratio, even though it shows the firm maintains too much inventories. And so I'll pass it to our supply chain manager to explain about the receivable turnover ratio.
As a supply chain manager, I would like to show you receivable turnover ratio. For 2022, net credit sales divided by average account receivable, we get 4.52 times. For 2023, net credit sale divided by average account receivable, and we get 5.33 times. So the conclusion is RTO for the year 2023 is better because it has a higher ratio.
The improvement in the inventory turnover suggests that our strategy are working. But however, there are room for further optimization by enhancing the supply contracts and introducing just-in-time inventory management system to reduce the holding costs.
Despite efficiency improvements, our flat asset turnover indicate that sale strategies need a boost. I propose target promotion and digital campaigns to drive revenue growth, leveraging inventory efficiencies.
For our company to sustain efficiency, we should focus on workforce training programs, skilled employees can better manage process, ensuring consistent operational improvement. So now I would like to present you guys about our gross profit margin. So to find our gross profit margin in the year 2022, we take gross profit divided with revenue and multiply it with 100. And so our GPM for the year 2022 is 40.53%, while our GPM for the year 2023 is 33.23%. This means the decline in the gross profit margin in 2023 indicates reduction in profitability. Next, net profit margin. To find it, we need to find our net income and divide it with revenue and multiply it with 100. And so for the year 2022, we got 19.67%, while for the year 2023, we got 13.20%. This means the decrease in net profit margin reflects a decline in overall profitability. As every 1 ringgit of sales, the company can only make RM 0.1320 as net profit. Moving on, return on asset. To find it, we need net income and then divide it with total assets and multiply it with 100. And so for the year 2022, we got 3.58%, while for the year 2023, we got 2.82%. So this means the drop in return on assets indicates a decline in the firm's ability to generate profit from its asset. And now I would like to call our marketing manager to present about return on equity.
Thank you, Mr. Harid. So we will continue to return on equity. To get return on equity, we must net income divide with shareholder equities and multiply 100. So in 2022, we got 6.34%, and for 2023, we got 5.13%. This indicates the decrease in ROE shows the firm is only able to generate RM 0.0513 for every 1 ringgit investment in assets.
As a marketing manager, our revenue decline suggests that current marketing strategies are underperforming. So, we should invest in digital marketing campaigns target higher margin service to boost overall profitability.
Operational efficiency might be impacting our profit margin. We need to streamline workflow, reduce waste, and explore cutting measures to improve the bottom line.
Our company industry benchmark suggests that profitability ratio are below average. Targeting high margin service and revisiting our pricing strategy could enhance profitability while maintaining competitiveness. I guess that's all for today. Thank you guys for this meeting, and I'll see you guys next time.
Get the cost margin.
As a marketing strategist,
Our pricing strategy could enhance profitability while maintaining competitiveness.